Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Jadgpazner Blitz, and in today's video, I'll be playing in the Jadgpazner E100. This is the Tier 10 German tech tree tank destroyer, a vehicle that has one of the most unique guns in the game. It's similar to the FE2 and 5B 183 in the fact that it has a lot of damage per shot, sitting at 800. This vehicle carries a 170mm armament. However, where it's different is the fact that this gun has heat. The 183 fires Hesh. This has high penetration heat with 418mm of pen, still, by the way, dealing 680 damage per shot. This tank is actually quite accurate at 0.31 dispersion, with also a pretty good aiming time. Add that into the fact that the Jadgpazner E100 has the same hit points as a Tier 9 Heavy, which is actually pretty impressive for a tank destroyer, and the fact that this tank has incredible armor, and you can start to realize why this is one of the best Tier 10 tank destroyers out there. You really wouldn't think that this would be a good tank destroyer. You would think it's got a little unique quirk going for it, the alpha, bit of armor, but no, it's actually quite unique. 2,150 hit points base, and if I were to run as well enhanced hit points, I could get up to about 22, something around there. Although I don't really think that you should run hit points on this vehicle because in update 9.1 its armor was buffed on the superstructure. To a point now, if you run armor, you will actually get a huge buff to the superstructure to a point where most vehicles are not going to have an easy time of penning you. So we can see the Minotauro, the T110 E3, we also got the Conqueror over here, and this is where people just kind of freak out. You can see we got a very easy bounce on our front. The enemy team does have 3 tank destroyers, but I'm just going to keep going. I mean, what are they going to do? The only thing that would worry me is if they have a TD off to the side, but that's not too much of a worry. Bonk! There you go. 763 damage, and look at that. One nice bounce on the track wheel, then we're just going to, well, I guess our Centurion's going to take the shot for us. I don't really care if this guy tries to poke. I'm going to stop him. Well, I guess he's still going to get the shot off, but oh, 885 slap there. I'm just going to push up, and hopefully my team's going to support me. They wanted me to rush, so I'm doing that for them. Let's reload again. We got a couple more seconds left. 3, a 2, a 1, and let's just go for the E3. There you go. Nice shot into the T110 E3. That player is now down to quite a low chunk of HP. There you go. That guy gets finished off. We're just going to pull forwards and continue on face hugging here. What are you going to do to me, Type 68? Oh, actually, you might kill me. Yep. Looks like the Object 704 was behind me. We did a pretty good job, to be fair, and do you see that hatch I got penned on? That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Okay, well, we're going to win. We did our job, and the team did push, so thank you very much, team. 57 Heavy gets a nice shot into the Type 68, and yeah, this is going to be a pretty easy victory. You can see how the Jadgpazner just has that super powerful precedence of, ha, you will shoot me, I will hit you back a lot harder. I was really hoping we could get one more shell out into that Type 68 before we did die. We could have dealt another 800. I still think we did easily maybe 2,500. We did a good job, and the only reason we even died was because an Object 268 or Object 704 was behind us and shot us in the rear. I really don't know why this guy thought flanking was a good decision, but as I said earlier when I was actually driving up and rushing with the team, I said the biggest problem would be if a tank destroyer gets behind me. But, well, I think he's learning his lesson now. The Vickers got one easy shell in, although the Vickers is kind of messing this up. Just a general rule of advice for anybody wondering what to do when you see a turretless tank destroyer. It's pretty simple. You get behind the vehicle and you get right up on its butt and you turn sideways. This allows you to constantly maneuver back and forth whichever way it tries turning. And as well, it's physically impossible to scrape you off unless it has a wall, but it's not going to help it. So that's one of the best ways to do that in a light. That Vickers had the easiest opportunity to do that maneuver and let the 704 scrape him off. So keep that in mind. Not a bad battle at all. We did 2,274, blocked 1,280, and honestly, we very easily could have done 3K, as I said, if we unfortunately had not have had that 704 pop off behind us. But we still did our job. I can definitely take credit for giving our team the win and making the push that you know, pioneered our team into victory. So let's try one more battle here and see if we can do it once again. The enemy team has an E3, an E5, and an IS-7. And, well, none of their armor really matters when I'm in a YAG. You saw even the E3 just got absolutely pooped on. It's honestly pretty hilarious how insane the Alpha can be. And the pen, 418 mils, is kind of ridiculous. So, there is the E50M. I'm just going to keep on driving. Breh. Oh my god. Alright, here I go. I'm gonna poop. I'm gonna poop specifically on this T110 E5. Hello, E5. How are you doing? You're gonna shoot me for 400. I'm gonna shoot you for 748. Who won that trade? Well, not you. I can tell you that for a fact. Now we're just gonna do that, get a nice little wiggle, and let's face hug, and hello, IS-7. How are you doing, dude? Oh, you're not doing very well. Oh, that's a real shame. Oh, 841 slap into that guy. Now you can see they're obviously a little angry at me. I mean, I would be too. But there you go. Another nice bounce on our lower plate. And with that, now we've got the M6 show who's going to push him. He's going to get one shot in, and, oh, let me just load a heat shell, get the nice pen into his turret, and yeah, now their heavies are dead. Sure, we bled a lot of health for it, but once again, the YAG just has that capability to not care. We still have 850 health left. We still have the ability to nuke somebody. For example, a T95. See, this 95 has good armor, but you know what I say about that good armor? Bahumduck! Never mind. I lied. The armor was good. Good enough to bounce. To be fair, it did go a little bit higher than I wanted it to, so it was a bit unfortunate where the shell actually ended up landing, but I'd still say, oh, well, if he's just gonna do that, come on. Yes! Right into the hatch. Long live the enemy T95. We got the E3 off to my left, and as well, I actually can't say we're winning this. It's a bit trickier than that. I'm going to start backing up. I don't like this situation. I feel like our team might play over-aggressive here. I think we're still winning this quite easily, but I do think that it'd be a lot safer to drive this way. I'm kind of hoping that Batchat's going to drive over here. Come on, Batchat. You know you want to. Am I spotted? Darn, I am. No. Alright, well there's the Batchat. Unfortunately, we're not able to get a shell into him yet, and, well, I don't think we're going to get much more out this game. I'm trying to play a little cautious because obviously the YAG is not a very good tank at just YOLOing medium side. But I'm not too worried. We're just going to drive over this ridge very quickly. Hello, Batchat. I've got my repair kit ready. Oh, you think you're going to track me? Track this! Oh, yeah. A little bit of a low roll, but doesn't really matter too much to me. We just got to wiggle, and there you go. Keep our hull armor down. That Batchat is now pooped on. And now we got the 92E1 off to the side, who we're just going to wiggle towards. He bounces me. We got a couple more seconds left before we can get our repair kit back. And in that time, we're just going to keep on backing up. Okay, there you go. Nice bounce from the E50M. And now we go for you. Now, we are going to get penned, not once, but twice, which definitely sucks for me. However, I'm hoping that I can just... Yeah! Never mind. That was a bit lamer than I wanted it to be, if I'm going to be completely honest. I was expecting that to pen him, but it looks like it went a teeny bit too low. We've already dealt 4,000 damage, I should point out. We got 3 more seconds left before we get our shell. 3, 2, 1, and... What are you going to do to 92? Come on, what are you going to do? Make up your mind. He. I mean, this guy's dead either way. It doesn't really make a difference what he does. He's going to die. And, well, never mind. The Yo does not have a shot. Interesting. Well, we still came out with a victory. Did 4,000 damage. If that shell had penned the 92, we would have dealt almost 5,000 damage. But this easily showcases the immense firepower of the Jadgpazner E100. I would definitely say that this is one of the best and underrated tier 10s in the game. Look at that. We did 3,900 damage, blocked 3,600, and just absolutely stepped on the enemy for victory. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.